Chris Williams has had a lot of success at Disney over the years, starting as a story artist on Mulan and The Emperor's New Groove, and eventually becoming story supervisor on Lilo and Stitch. He then got the chance to be a director on Bolt and Big Hero 6, showing his skill directing big action sequences mixed with light comedy. He's since left Disney and found himself at Netflix, where his new movie The Sea Beast started streaming last week. How does his first non-Disney project fare? Really well, in my opinion. A major reason why The Sea Beast works is due to the way it captures the spirit of classic adventure tales. You can definitely feel the influence of authors like Robert Louis Stevenson, as Williams depicts a ship crew sailing through seas and oceans in search of mythical creatures. Williams, along with his co-writer Nell Benjamin, sets up the world really well, and it does not take long to get invested as he pulls us into an exciting action sequence. The film works as an old-fashioned yarn while also being adjusted for a contemporary audience. The characters are also well realized. The lead protagonist, a girl named Maisie, is likable and has a ton of spirit as she seeks to join this crew. She forms a bond with Jacob, a member of the crew famous for his battles with sea beasts. They have a great dynamic, and while some may feel their growing friendship is similar to other stories where a slightly annoyed person warms up to a younger, more energetic character, there's a reason so many movies have utilized this plot device. When done well, like in The Sea Beast, it becomes a lot of fun to watch the two characters become friends and learn lessons along the way. Kyle Urban gives a strong vocal performance too, although I get the feeling many will think Hugh Jackman is voicing Jacob. The captain of the crew is fleshed out, and the film explores his arc and motivations with the needed depth. The beasts themselves are incredibly creative, with the filmmakers giving us a nice variety and quite a few kaiju battles. The red beast, Maisie and Jacob get to know has a lot of personality, with the animators having it express a lot through his actions and minimal facial expressions. The Sea Beast also becomes a story about the effect of legends and propaganda. It's easy to create a narrative in your head depending on what you read, especially something presented in black and white. However, things can be a lot more complex than initially presented, and the movie does a really good job of showing this. Williams puts together some great set pieces. The action scenes play an important role in the story, as do the more comedic moments that pop up. I think the highlight of the film comes when the lead protagonists wind up on an island and they explore the environment and try to get out of the situation they're in. These are important sequences that play a key role in shaping the characters from that point on. The animation for The Sea Beast was provided by Sony Pictures Imageworks, which continues to impress in that department. Most of the movie is set on the water, and it's incredible. I know we're accustomed to seeing amazing water in computer-animated films, but that does not mean it cannot still astound. The characters have unique expressions, and the choreography on the action is expertly done. Kudos to the story team for their work in putting together the sequences too. I even noticed Kung Fu Panda 2 and 3 director Jennifer Nelson listed in the credits as a story artist. Watching The Sea Beast, I cannot help but think this is an animated film starting to develop a passionate following. It's the sort of film that had it been released 20 years ago, it probably would have flopped at the box office, but then find a lot of admirers who would consider it an underrated gem that did not get its fair shake back in the day. You know those Facebook and Twitter posts you often see where the person is disappointed movies like Treasure Planet and Sinbad Legend of the Seven Seas did not get the love they deserved on original release, and that American animation studios don't make movies like them anymore? The Sea Beast would probably appear in those posts if it had come and gone from theaters in 2002. So I hope anyone who waxes nostalgically about animated films like Road to El Dorado and Atlantis: The Lost Empire gives The Sea Beast a look. With this movie, Chris Williams continues to show his abilities as a director who can tell stories with high-energy action sequences and unlikely partnership that helps the characters grow. I really enjoyed spending time in this world, seeing the marvelous creatures on the screen, and being taken on this journey through sea and land. I definitely recommend watching The Sea Beast on Netflix, and if you've already seen it, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for watching.